Panthers fans, buckle up. What just went down at practice yesterday wasn't just football, it was war. Tempers exploded, players went at it, and emotions spilled all over the field. And on top of that, we got shocking news about play calling, injuries, and the state of this team heading into the season. So before you panic, before you throw in the towel, let's break down exactly what really happened. Yesterday's practice wasn't just another quiet day in pads. No, it turned into an all-out battle. J.C. Horn, Ikem Ekwonu, Chuba Hubbard, Nick Scott, these guys were in the middle of a heated fight that broke out during drills. It wasn't soft, it wasn't friendly, it was physical, it was intense, and it showed just how badly this team wants to prove something. And here's the part that really got my attention. When the dust settled, it wasn't Coach Cannell's leading punishment drills. It was Bryce Young and Chuba Hubbard. The players themselves stepped up, owned the mistakes, and led the entire squad and gassers after a penalty kept them out of the end zone. That's leadership, Panthers fans. That's what you want to see. Players holding each other accountable before the coach even has to say a word. Now, I know some people out there are calling Cannell's weak because he didn't order the punishment himself. But let's be real. If your players are so locked in that they don't wait for the coach and they demand excellence on their own, that's not weakness, that's strength. That's a foundation being built right in front of us. And let's clear something up about this so-called panic button that people keep smashing. Everyone's saying, oh, the offense looks bad, the defense looks lost. But here's the truth. Defensive coordinator Ahiro Ivero hasn't even been calling the plays in preseason. Offensive coordinator Brad Idzik has been calling plays instead of Cannell's. The assistants are the ones running things right now, not the guys who will be calling plays when the games actually count. So before we freak out and declare the sky is falling, remember this. The preseason is a scrimmage. It's a rough draft. The coaches are letting their assistants get real-time reps, so when their moment comes in the future, they're ready. That doesn't mean this team is lost. It means the staff is building for the long term. Now here's the good news. Tommy Tremble and Damian Lewis are both on track for week 1. That's huge. Tremble brings toughness to the offense, and Lewis is critical to keeping this O-line strong. Add to that Jalen Coker, who missed last week with illness, now set to return Thursday. That's more reps, more weapons, and more depth heading into kickoff. But listen, Panthers fans, stop panicking about preseason. Nobody hangs a banner for preseason wins. Nobody remembers preseason stats. What matters is what happens when the real season starts. We've been through way worse as a fan base. We survived the P.J. Walker and Baker Mayfield carousel. We watched this team scramble for an identity year after year. And right now, we're in a stronger position than we've been in years. So take a breath, touch some grass, grab an ice cream, and remember, the preseason is just a warm-up. The real test starts week 1. Panthers Nation, I want to hear from you. Are you calm and confident heading into week 1? Or are you still worried after what you've seen in preseason? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Optimism and fan energy. You're doubling down on not projecting negativity records like 1 to 15, 2 to 15, etc. The idea that energy you speak is energy you get back, setting the tone that fans should manifest growth, not failure. Measured realism. You balance optimism with realism, saying 8 to 10 wins is realistic. Define success not just as wins, but as steady improvement, 2 wins, 5 wins, 8 wins, etc. Smart metaphor. The candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long, steady build greater than instant rise and fall. Legacy and loyalty. Fans will one day look back and say, I believed when we were 5 to 12. Encourages fans to enjoy the process and journey, not only the destination. Bryce Young's fundamentals debate. ESPN article citing sloppy fundamentals under Reich's staff. You challenge anonymous sources. Say it with your chest. You defend Bryce. Bad O-line 62 sacks. Receivers dropping passes. Play calling chaos. Acknowledge he struggled early, but highlight growth after Cannell's benched and reintroduced him. Development over instant gratification compared to NFL greats Brady, Peyton, Breeze, Mahomes, Allen, Stafford. Emphasize that great QBs need time plus the right system. Tie back to your earlier microwave society critique. People rush judgment instead of respecting development. Panthers fans, listen to me right now. Everyone outside of Carolina is laughing at us, saying we're finished, saying we'll never get back up. But I'm telling you, this season feels different. Something is building inside this team, and it starts with one man who refuses to quit. Bryce Young. Bryce Young isn't just walking into this year with pressure. He's carrying the entire weight of a franchise on his back. Last season, it was rough. He took hit after hit, mistake after mistake. But here's the truth. That struggle is what makes him dangerous now. Because every great quarterback has to go through fire before they rise. This kid has been doubted since day one. Too small, too fragile, too inexperienced. And yet, he's still here, still grinding, still leading. And now, with a coaching staff that actually believes in him, Bryce Young is ready to flip the script on his entire career. The energy in training camp doesn't feel like last year's chaos. It feels focused. It feels determined. And every player, every coach, every single fan in that stadium knows it. Bryce Young is about to show us who he really is. Panthers Nation, how confident are you in Bryce Young this season? Drop your prediction in the comments, 1 through 10.